Crafting in Star Wars: The Old Republic is a system that allows players to create various items ranging from weapons and armor to enhancements and consumables. In this crafting guide, I will explain how crafting works, how to level up crafting skills, which crafting skills can make which items, and provide some insight at the end into the best crafting skills for making credits. Crafting in SWTOR involves using your companions to gather resources, known as crafting materials, and using them to create items. There are 3 primary components to crafting. Crafting skills. These skills enable you to create items using the gathered materials. There are 6 crafting skills available: Armor Mech, Arms Tech, Artifice, Biochem, Cybertech, and Synth Weaving. Mission skills allow you to send your companions on missions to obtain valuable resources that you will need for your chosen crafting skill. The mission skills are Diplomacy, Investigation, Treasure Hunting, and Underworld Trading. And then lastly we have Gathering skills. These skills allow you to both send your companions on missions as well as collect raw crafting materials from the environment when you explore. There are 4 gathering skills available: Archaeology, which is for artifacts and crystals; Bioanalysis, which is more organic compounds; Scavenging, which is metal and electronics; and Slicing, which allows you to collect tech parts and credits. Each crafting skill will have 1 gathering skill and 1 mission skill to support it. And you can have a total of 3 skills per character, which means that each character can have its own set of items that it can craft. Or you can have all your characters make the same items, but that's kind of boring. But the easiest way to find the crafting trainers is by going to the crew skills section on the fleet. To level up a crafting skill in SWTOR, you need to create items or complete missions associated with that skill. To open the crafting menu, press N on your keyboard. Each crafting skill has various recipes or missions that grant experience points. The thing you want to pay attention to is the coloring of the dots on the items when crafting and the color of the text on the companion missions. Orange is the best and will give you 3 points, then yellow, which gives you 2 points, then green, which gives you 1 point, and then lastly grey, which doesn't give you any points. So if you're trying to level up your skills, there's no point in doing these. As you gain experience, your crafting skill level will increase, allowing you to visit your crafting trainer to learn new schematics and higher quality items. This is also pretty important when you are trying to level up your crafting skill, since you will need to learn new schematics every 50 levels or so to make sure you always have an orange rated item that will give you the most amount of points. You can also use crafting schematics obtained from missions or GTN to create specific items. It's important to note that some recipes or missions require specific crafting materials or rare components. You can acquire these materials through gathering skills or by purchasing them from other players through the Galactic Trade Network, or GTN for short. Sometimes it can also be helpful to visit the crafting vendor on the fleet, where you can find lower tier resources for much cheaper prices than players will offer on the GTN. Here's a breakdown of the crafting skills in Star Wars: The Old Republic and the items they can create. Armor Mech creates heavy and medium armor, armor mods, and augments. Generally this kind of armor is more for troopers or bounty hunters. Then we have Arms Tech, which is more of the weapon crafting skill, so you can make blaster pistols, rifles, and upgrades. Artifice allows you to create lightsabers, enhancements, and also color crystals, which can change the color of your lightsabers or blaster fire. Then we have Biochem, which allows you to create medpacks, adrenals, implants, and other kinds of consumables. Cybertech allows you to create gadgets, modifications, also a few mounts as well. And then we have Synth Weaving, which is more of the kind of Jedi armor crafting skill, so it allows you to create more light armor, more robe kind of armor, Each crafting skill has its own unique benefits and specialization, so you can kind of consider your own playstyle and the needs of your character when choosing a crafting skill. You could also go more of like the story route, so if you have a character that's kind of like a scientist or something, then perhaps biochem would fit more that character. So what's the best crafting skills for making credits? While all crafting skills in Star Wars: The Old Republic have the potential to make credits, some are generally more profitable than others. Here are the main crafting skills that are known for their ability to generate credits. So the first one is biochem. So this one allows you to create consumables, and it's particularly high level stims and adrenals, which are pretty much always in demand, since these items are used by players for endgame content and PvP. The profitability of a crafting skill can vary quite a lot depending on the server you play on, the current demand for specific items, and stuff like that. So that's why it's always a good idea to research the GTN yourself. That being said, I hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you have a few questions, feel free to ask in the comments and I might be able to help you out. Happy crafting, and may the Force be with you.